Hey guys, welcome to HooRay Fitness. Today we're going to be going over lower body flexibility exercises for the hamstrings and the calves. So I hope you guys all enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Alright, so back to our first exercise here is the dorsal. So first, in this position, you want to be in a half kneel. You want to keep the core upright. You want your heel to be on the ground at all times, and you want your knee to be going over the toe. In the weighted dorsal flexion rocks, it's basically the same movement pattern as the regular dorsal flexion rocks. You want to be able to do 2 sets of 10 reps in a half kneel position, the core upright, the heel on the ground, and knee going over the toe. As the knee's going over the toe, you want to keep that heel from rising. Place the kettlebell slightly above the kneecap for proper positioning. Next, we have our banded dorsal flexion rocks. It's the same setup, half kneel position, core upright, heel on the ground at all times, and knee going over the toe. And let that band really pull your knee over the toe, and try to keep that heel glued to the ground. For the hamstring banded holds, you want to try to hold 3 sets of 30 seconds each rep, and each leg alternated, so the leg stays straight and the knee fully extended for all reps. Next, we have our hamstring pushdowns. I recommend doing 2 sets of 10 reps. Back and head should be in contact with the ground. Both legs should be straight, and the knee should be fully extended in both legs. I recommend that the leg that is being pushed and pulled by the band, that the toes should actually point towards the nose. This way, you'll be feeling it more in your hamstring as well, and maybe your calf if your calf is tight. I just wanted to show another way of how to do the hamstring pushdowns. I have the band, as you could see, one end around my shoulder, and then the other, of course, is around my foot. The reason why I have it this way is to protect wrist from wrist pain. Sometimes pulling on the band could trigger wrist pain, especially for me. I have tendinitis. Next is the heel elevated toe touches. So I recommend doing 2 sets of 10 reps, feet together or shoulder width apart. The legs should be straight, the knees should be fully extended, and the heels should be on the box. But the reason why I have both feet together in this exercise is because it helps also add an instability component due to the fact that my base of support is narrowed because my feet are together. This forces me to brace my core and keep tension somewhat in my leg muscles so I don't fall over. Also, it should be noted that when you elevate the heels, you could stretch your hamstrings much deeper. Last but not least, we have our box elevated kettlebell flexion. I recommend doing 2 sets of 10 reps, feet together or shoulder width apart, legs straight, knees fully extended, both feet fully on the box. The reason why I recommend either doing it feet together or shoulder width apart is because if you have the feet shoulder width apart, then that causes you to have a wide base of support, which leads to greater stability. However, if you want to challenge yourself and challenge your stability, you should put the feet together, because narrowing your base of support will cause you to have to put tension in your core so that you could stabilize your movement so you don't fall over. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of HooRay Fitness. I hope you like and subscribe. I'm so sorry that I haven't posted in a week. The reason being is because due to my tendinitis and plus also a lot of workload from my other jobs, I have been very busy and not been able to post. But I should be coming up with some more content soon, so please stay tuned. Thank you. Have a good night.